Hey Modern Yogis, it's Lara Donnelly with Zentric, and we are here for a 20-minute Zentric flow. Let's go ahead and jump on our mats today. If you can't tell, it is hot here, too hot for a tank top. We've already got some liquid awesome happening. Yoga hair, don't care. We're gonna go ahead and just get straight into it. Finding a child's pose today, hips pressed back, arms reach forward, and let that third eye place find the mat. Let's tent our hands. Come up onto the fingertips for a second. Feel that stretch through your armpits. And see if you can lengthen your tailbone back towards your heels. Staying up on those fingertips, wander your hands over to the right. Press into your left hip. Come on back to the center. Hands go left, hips go right. Breathe into your right lung. And as you come back into center, just settle all the way down. Give your whole body weight over to the mat. And take a moment to simply breathe. In child's pose, we can feel our chest press against the thigh with every inhale, with every exhale. There's no judgment, no effort. We're just a bemused observer watching our natural breath, finding out what we can about how we're showing up today. As we drop into the breath and drop into the body, know that our flow today is all about hip opening, so you may have some emotions bubble up, and that's okay. We're going to acknowledge them without attaching and let them process as we move on our mat. You can inhale, tuck those toes. On an exhale, drop the heels, lift the hips, and look back. Take a moment here in stillness to find some length through the back of your legs. Maybe you want to pedal it out. Shake your head yes. Shake your head no, but draw your ribs together. Maybe even tilt your tailbone slightly under so your lumbar feels really long. Then press into every knuckle on your hands to support your wrists. Bending the knees, look forward. Let's tiptoe nice and slow. Top of the mat, leave your feet hip width apart. Inhale, take a half lift. Exhale as you close your fold. Bend your knees as much as you need to get your chest down towards your thighs. The more you bend them, the less tension in the hamstrings, the more decompression in the low spine. Slow and easy this first round. Press your left hand down, bend your left knee, lift your right arm, look up for a twist. Exhale through the center, tuck your chin. Bend that right knee, look up, lift up. Exhale, come right back through the center. Inhaling, stack and round and roll. Arms sweep up overhead, find opposite elbows, lift up. Exhale, side bend. Inhale through the center, exhale, take it the other way. Inhale through the center, maybe you cactus those arms, open the chest. Exhale, fold forward over a lifted belly. Again, bending knees if needed. Inhale, take a half lift. Let's just step it back, nice strong plank. First round, we put our knees down. Exhale, lower through chaturanga, elbows rub the ribs. Inhale, press the toes, lift the thighs, lift the heart. Exhale, downward facing dog. Reset here with 2 or 3 deep, full breaths. Check in with those hips. Notice how you're starting so you can appreciate when you end any shifts that have happened during practice. Bending knees. Let's walk it one more time. Let that weight shift into your hands. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, close your fold. We've got 2 twists. Draw your belly in as you revolve. Exhale through the center. Sitting into that hip. Through the center. Inhale, we roll up. Find opposite elbows. Maybe this time you take that foot, hook it behind, deepen the side stretch. Inhale, switch sides. Exhale, take it the other way. Inhale to the middle. We back bend. Exhale, fold forward, drawing the navel up and in. Inhale, take a half lift. Exhale, hands down, hop, step, or jump back from knees or toes. This time, exhale, lower halfway. Inhale, press the floor away. Exhale, submerge yourself back into some deep breaths right here. We're always hooked into our Durga, our 3-part breath. If if Ujjayi speaks to you, feel free to add that ocean wave sound, the back of the throat. Last round, take it your own pace. Inhale, look forward, hop, floater, step. Half lift, exhale as you close your fold. We've got 2 twists. Rolling up. 2 side bends, any variation that would feel good in your body. Inhale, maybe we go back a little further this time. Exhale, close that fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, hop, floater, step back. Lower, slow and controlled. Breathe in, shoulder blades slide down your back. Exhale, downward facing dog. This time we're gonna inhale, right leg up high for a 3-legged dog. Exhale, pull that knee in towards your abs, find a plank, and then cat your back. Let's hold it right here for 3 breaths. Scooping abs in, pulling the shoulder blades apart. Then with control, set that foot down gently between your hands and drop the back knee. Relax that back foot, inhale. Kneeling hip flexor stretch, it's a kneeling crescent, reaching through the fingers, pressing the hips forward. Drawing the navel in as we bow, hands find the floor, the thigh if you need, press it halfway back. Flexing that front foot, feel your hips stack over your knees, toes pulling towards your shin. Find some length through that hamstring. Coming forward, right side body down, left side body up. We've got ourselves a half moon. Tight is light, so make that working leg long and strong. Option to float for the last 2 breaths. Big step back, land your reverse warrior, up and over. That hand is light, working come around for the bind. Exhale, give it back to the mat. Find yourself a plank, look forward, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhaling to the top, exhaling back. Left leg, inhale, open that hip, breathe into it. Exhale, find your cat, hover, plank thing. That's my technical term for the day, scooping the belly up and in. Chin is off the chest, breath smooth and steady, last breath. Foot comes down gently, release that back knee. Inhale, soak up that beautiful stretch. Throat is open, chest is lifted, but the core is still pulling in. With an exhale, we press it halfway back. Spine is still long. Eye gaze past the toes. Breathe into the back of that front leg. Shifting the weight, we rise, half moon, Ardha Chandrasana. Reach up, square the hips, square the shoulders. Imagine a string pulling you up. And as you land, bend that left knee. Swim that left arm up and over. Option, take the bind. Exhale, windmill your hands down to the mat. Step it back. And Vinyasa your way. We're gonna move through that sequence a little faster after 2 or 3 breaths right here. I'm in the habit of keeping my lips sealed because I really like to build heat in my body, that Agni that we create with Ujjayi. But if you need a clearing breath, you'll know it. Your body will tell you. Just inhale through the nose, open your mouth, sigh it out. When you're ready, right leg reaches up. As you exhale, pull it through straight into our kneeling crescent this time. Exhale, press it back, seated half split, draw the core in tight. Coming forward, half moon, reach up, lift up. Land it, swim over for your reverse warrior. Exhale, give it to the mat. Look forward, strong core here. Left leg gets a turn, sweep it up, right heel stays low. As you step through, with control, lower, breathe in and lift. Full breath out, looking forward. Full breath in, fly. And as you exhale, land, inhale, arm goes up and over. Hands to the mat, step it back. One more round I'll talk you through. but make sure that you're committed to your breath, moving when your body tells you to. Resetting here, tailbone slightly tucked, ribs pulling towards each other, right leg, three-legged dog. Exhale to step through, release the knee. Inhale, kneeling crescent. Exhale, seated half split. Inhale, half moon. Exhale, land as you bend that right knee. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, hands to the mat. Take your vinyasa. Left leg, three-legged dog to kneeling crescent. Seated half split sends us into a half moon. Land with control, reverse your warrior. Hands coming down. Step it back and take a vinyasa. Looking forward, hot floater step straight onto your bum. You can't step onto your bum, I guess. Walk through, float through, lift your legs, find a Navasana. Narrow V between your thighs and your chest. Heart is lifted, palms are open. We're not here long. Shoulder blades glide down the back. Deeply connected to our breath. Embrace all the sensations. None of them are good, none of them are bad. They just are what they are. We're here with our breath. Crossing those legs, step it back, take yourself a vinyasa. Next flow, we're gonna hold each pose a few breaths, really feel them in our body. Feel the effect we're having on our hips physically, on our mind, and on our emotional state, yeah? Inhale, take that right leg up, reach through the toes. Left heel pressing low, square the upper body. Squeezing that right glute to get the toes up as high as we can. And then we're gonna move into a fallen star. So coming forward, knee drives into the chest, it kicks out, blade edge of the foot down, left arm reaches up. Pressing the floor away, trying to get that top hip point onto the ceiling or into the sky if you're outside like me. Using all of your effort to push the earth away. I need you to be brave here. We're gonna leave our legs the way they are. You're gonna put your left hand down and you're gonna take a push-up. Oh, it's hard, it's okay to grunt. Ball the left foot, right foot goes back up. Find your three-legged dog and reset. Heel low, abs locked in, toes reaching high. And we're gonna flip our dog. So bend that knee, let the hip open. You can either have a seat or you can control your descent, but press the ball of your right foot down, reach back with your right arm, and squeeze all the muscles on the back of your body. Big heart opener here, opening the hip flexors as well. On an exhale, we have a seat. We leave that right knee bent, we pull it in, left arm wraps around, right arm like a kickstand, we look over that shoulder. If you practice Ashtanga, or you're just super flexing, you know the bind, you wanna reach that way and that way, you can. I don't think that's accessible for most of us, so we'll leave it for a different practice. Inhaling, lifting through the crown of the head, pressing down through that long leg. We always want to rotate around a long, tall spine. So draw your core in. Next, inhale, we unwind. Take that right foot about 6 inches further out and then lean forward. You can either stay here holding your knee, or you can once again try that bind. Right arm comes in front, left arm goes behind. And as you hook fingertips, just bend, folding at the waist, squeezing everything into the midline. Lifting abs towards the spine for support. It is definitely spring because I'm sitting here looking at all this pollen. Oh, but it's so beautiful to be outside. Last breath here. And as we unwind, blade edge of that left foot presses down, left hand presses down. We come back up through Wild Thing, revisiting it for just one breath. Then looking down, right foot comes up next to left hand. Inhale, crescent picks us up. It's a nice deep lunge. There's a micro bend in your back knee. Abs are engaged. And the more you bend your front leg, the harder it gets. Pressing into the earth, lifting through the fingertips, finding those opposing forces here. Giving our upper body, our shoulders a little bit of a break, getting into those legs, feeling the power, the strength. Next, inhale picks us up into a tree pose. Take that knee wide. You can either put the sole of your foot on your calf, or if you can get it up onto your thigh, wonderful. Just avoid your knee joint, yes? And we want to squeeze it wide, trying to keep the hips level and square. If you prefer to float your tree, you can. That's a lot more work on your hip flexor. You're welcome to. You choose the tree that works for you today. Find some softness. Find some steadiness. Use your breath to relax around that edge you're creating, working at your very peak effort. As we exhale, flex that foot, cross it over, have a seat into temple dancer. Hands press at the palms, abs scoop up and in. How's your breath? How are your hips? You can stay here. If you want to add a little bit of a challenge, you can start rotating. You can use your dristi to go to the right. Maybe you pop that left tricep on the bottom of your left foot. Maybe you don't. Inhaling back to center, let's have a little seat into chair pose. Wiggle those toes, load the weight into your heels. Exhale, dive it forward. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, hands down, hot floater, step back. Take yourself a vinyasa. Left leg, sweep it up. Hold it right here, engaging that glute, finding that length. Pressing evenly through the palms, squaring the upper body. Navel pulled in. Knee comes to the chest, we shoot it through. Find your fallen star, pressing blade edge of foot, lifting hips high. Trust your shoulder, trust your body. Fully immersed in your deep 3-part breaths. Legs strong, core strong, arms full of energy. Legs stay as the hand lowers and we give ourselves a little tricep push-up. Left foot straight back into the sky. Can you get it half an inch higher this time? Can you get your heel half an inch closer to the floor? Can you pull your core in a little tighter? We're going Wild Thing. Bend the knee. Either have a seat and let your elbow tap the knee, or just extend yourself back with a big, beautiful breath in. Let your throat open. Let your heart shine. As we did on the first side, we're coming down. Pull that knee in. Sit up nice and tall. Back arm like a kickstand. Rotate. Every inhale lifting up. Every exhale revolving. Take any bind that feels right, but make that long leg active. Inhaling to look forward, make that shift so you have a little space. You can lean forward, Marichasana A. Bind or no bind. Exhaling, draw the core in. Eye gaze along the shin. Maybe out to the toes. I feel this in my low back. It feels so good. Maybe it feels good for you. Maybe there's some tightness. Maybe there's some mental strain. And that's okay. What we find, we embrace. Next inhale, relax it down. Right hand finds the mat. Revisit that wild thing for just one breath. Looking down, left foot steps up. Railroad tracks. Inhale, rise into your crescent. Pressing firmly through the legs, lifting through the core. Arms are engaged. Maybe you want to turn the corners of your mouth up into a little smile. Smile asana. Yes, you can. 3 more breaths right here at the lowest level of your lunge. Next inhale picks us up for our tree. Remember, you don't have to be a symmetrical tree. Maybe it's different on this side. Listen to your hips. See if you can level them out. If you're pressing the sole of your foot into that left thigh, make it strong, make it firm. We're rooted down through the legs, lifted through our limbs. Squeezing the right knee open. Observing with patience and care all of our thoughts and all of our feelings, just sitting with them, with our breath. And as you exhale, foot flexes, we cross it over and we push those hips back, drawing the core in tight, setting our eye gaze on something that does not move. We do want our hips lower than our heart here. It's not really a fold, it's a little squat. Abs are scooped in, and you've got that option if you want to try it to twist. I would move the eye gaze slowly. Bring that elbow across. Use the forearm, the tricep for a little bit of torque. And then sitting down gently into your chair. And all 4 corners of your feet, press it back into your hips. Before we leave here, let's take a little ski jump up on the balls of the feet. Pressing the big toes, squeeze your triceps, reach it back. Imagine yourself like a skier going down that hill so fast. Hands back to the front. We're going to lower, hover in that toe stand for just a few breaths. And then coming all the way down. Oh, let's go ahead and take our legs wide. Thank those hips for all the hard work they've done. Hands walk out to the front. Rolling the knees open as we soften into a wide fold. Letting go of any control you have over your breath. Letting the heat you've created, that Agni, burn away any impurities, any negative thoughts, any bad juju. Every exhale, an opportunity to soften just a little more. Taking these final yin poses as an opportunity to just see what came up during practice, physically, mentally, energetically. This is so much more than a physical practice. Coming through the center. Let's take it over to the right, left arm up and over. Drop that hand inside for support. If your shoulders are done, you can bend your elbow. You can let your arm rest right there on the side of your face. I'm dripping over here. I hope you've worked just as hard and feel just as accomplished. Rolling the chest open. Coming through the center, let's take that other arm up and over. No forcing, no grabbing, no pulling. Just surrendering to gravity. Letting our breath guide us. Coming up through the center, I'm going to take a pigeon pose. If that's not part of your practice, you can lay on your back and come back into that temple dancer. Pull it towards your heart. It's a reclined pigeon. But if this is part of your practice, maybe make your way into a tabletop and then swing that right knee over towards your right wrist. The heel can stay in towards your groin, or it can wander out a little bit, but mind that knee. Yes? Good stretch is fine. Any sharp pain we have to back away from. That's your body's warning light, like the car when it blinks. It means you need to stop. Big breath in, find your back extension, and as you breathe out, we walk it forward. You can maybe use your mat or a towel. If you haven't already, let your eyes close here. Start to withdraw your senses a little bit. Pratyahara, one of the other 8 limbs of yoga. When you're ready, peel yourself up. Swing your body around. I'm going to do my little break dancer move here. Left foot pulls in. Take a minute. Find your sit bones. Sink down. And then when you're ready, we fold, finding that first edge. Each exhale, an opportunity to soften and melt a little more. Relaxing the jaw, softening around your eyes. When you're ready, lift it up. Hugging knees into the chest, we recline back. If there's an inversion or a twist that you would like to seal your practice, feel free. I am ready to relax right into Shavasana. So let your shoulder blades tuck in towards your spine. Let the back of your neck be long. Let the points of contact your body makes with the floor anchor you into your body, into your breath, and into the present moment. As always, carve out as much time for yourself as you can right here. At least 3 minutes, 5 is better, 10 if you're lucky. To simply observe your breath and to soak up all the benefits of practice. Breathing and moving and observing. Of just being with yourself. Thank you so much for joining us. I'm Lara. This is Zentric. We will see you soon. Namaste.